Hi, good morning, Newlife family. My name is Sydney and I'm a young adults leader here. And today I'm going to be doing my devotional on John 14. And while I was reading John 14, I was just in constant awe and amazement of Jesus's faithfulness towards his disciples and towards his kingdom. And throughout the chapter, John 14, it stuck out to me that Jesus says, I will, I am, I do, and I give over and over for a total of 20 times over the 31 verses. And yes, I went back and I highlighted and counted those up. And this includes I go to prepare, I will come again, I am the way, and I will come to you. All of those being action verbs of his promise to us. And the word will has many, many definitions, but the one that I liked the best in terms of correlation to Jesus is the definition of expressing inevitable events. Because that is exactly what Jesus was doing and did do throughout all of John 14. And that's why it caught my attention so much. And essentially giving his disciples and us instructions on what exactly was going to happen, how it was going to happen, and how to continue his works and how to live a life filled with God's presence forever and always. In verse 25, it says, "These things I've spoken to you while I am still with you." So Jesus gave these instructions and promises to his disciples while he was still physically with them, soon before he was going to leave to go be with the Father. And I just know if I was there, I would be absolutely devastated if Jesus was telling me like, hey, like I'm going to be leaving you. And just in turn, thinking about that and dissecting what that meant, I came to the conclusion that Jesus knew that in certain seasons and in periods of our lives, we would also feel like that he was leaving us or that he has already left us, but that his presence always returns. And it just really makes me think of how kind Jesus is to give us these promises and instructions from the beginning to come back to at any given time when we need to be reminded of his promises and his presence and how to go about our lives when we don't feel him. And the verse in John 14 that stuck out to me the most was verse 27, which says, "Peace I leave with you, my peace I give to you. Not as the world gives, do I give to you. Let not your hearts be troubled, neither let them be afraid." And the reason why this is my favorite is just this is the sort of peace that can only be achieved through God's presence and the promises that he describes throughout chapter 14. And that is my devotional on John 14. Thank you for listening. And I just want to pray God's peace and presence over everyone watching this and the entire community of Newlife. And I hope you all have a blessed day and a beautiful weekend. Bye.